Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're currently watching a chicken run around in circles and it's a fantastic time, I guess. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and check the streaming schedule for our current lineup. I'd also recommend you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, as well as TikTok and Twitter if you're on those platforms as well. Otherwise, we are good to get moving forward. We're going to go over and see if we can figure out what's up with this tower for this region, because I'd like to light up the map. Let's get Epona over here, hopefully. So today we're gonna check this tower, and then we're gonna work our way over to Hateno Village. I'm hoping that this tower will be ready to go for us, but there might be something else that we've gotta complete before we can do that. There is supposed to be a great ferry near Hateno, I believe. So we can check in there and see whether we are... Actually, hold on a second. We need to run through our amiibos first. And I say that because we might actually be able to scan them twice, depending on the rollover on timing as we're recording this. So that'll be super cool if that's possible. There are some nice tools and equipment and outfits that these have been providing parts of, so we're going to try and do that. The other thing in Hateno, we can finally look into the paraglider fabric. These the amiibo scans provide you with some special paraglider fabrics, which can be pretty neat looking. Let's go over here. And we might get some decent weapons and stuff out of this too. Meat. Amber, that's not bad. We'll sell that. Make a dollar. A Knight Shield, that's a 40 point. Go ahead and drop that one. Oh, I see. The thing on the thing did the thing. Why not? Let's make a shield sword. That's actually what it is. Okay. That was that one, so we can go here. Those boxes always sound so heavy. Topaz, it's money. The Dusk Claymore. That is awesome. That is a unique weapon. I'm gonna drop the giant boomerang for it. That's awesome. Slender Claymore thought to have been handed down to the Kingdom of Hyrule ages ago. Blade shines with a holy luster. Sweet. Hang on to that. Because it's fun. Falcon bow. Not too bad. Cobble Crusher, good for breaking rocks. Let's drop that one, I guess. And then we'll switch to that because we're going to have some boxes we have to break, I'm sure. I'm just completely obstructing the entrance to Kakariko Village. Zora Spear wields a high attack power when it gets wet. It's going to have to be an incredibly high attack power in order for that to be for the 6 points to be worth adding to the inventory. I'm not too concerned about that one, to be honest. Look out. Tulin Spirit. Avatar, I guess. It's a Tulin Avatar. That's a Gerudo Scimitar. Attaching material greatly enhances the material's power, but doesn't add as much durability. Strange. Ooh, a good knight's broadsword. We'll drop that one. Sweet. I like getting the weapons that are not decayed. Soldier's shield 16. Yeah, I don't need that. Two arrows. So many empty boxes. Thanks, you walked right by just as it was gonna do it. Sir. Tulin, you messed up the scan. Soldier's broadsword. See, these are gonna have a lot better durability. This is fused with something for a 9. This one's not for a 7. Let's drop that one. Blink. Rusty broadsword for 5. No thanks. One fell swoop. There's a wagon of some kind up there. Bonk. The King of Red Lion's fabric. Very nice. That is the Wind Waker reference. Soldier's Claymore. I will take that, actually. It's a two-hander. It's one thing to keep in mind. I think that's a Soldier's Claymore attached on a rock, so we'll drop that one. Knight's broadsword, 7 corrupted. No thanks. Or decayed. A banana. The bananas are new. Guess I should probably open the box. It really wasn't necessary, to be totally honest. Wow, twice in a row. No way! That's our ancient arrow. That's cool. $50 attack power, look at that. That's awesome. That's a really nice thing to pull out of that box. And the chic fabric. Very cool. And last one. Spiked Bokobo. I don't think I want to decrease my shield by 6 points for a wooden bow. Okay. Let's see if we can catch up to this wagon and get some stuff to make porridge. Even the Kakariko Village, the place everyone's talking about right now, getting there as simple as traveling southeast on this road. Lots of folks have been heading that direction since the ring ruins started falling in the area. You're bound to run into them if you go this way. Say if there are crowds, there will be customers. I really am good at business, aren't I? Anyway, take a look. Welcome to Nimbus's Fine Goods. Please take a look at our carefully curated offerings. Milk, rice. I'll take them all. Take them all. Actually gonna take those. That might be important later. Nope, I'm good. Alright. Pona, you're probably fine there. I appear to be slightly tired. Let's have some crab. Okay, so the door is still closed. Hope I don't have to go down to the caves and dig around for some reason. It's like we meet again, eh? It's like we have a small problem. Came to fix the terminal, but the door won't open. So I'm gathering I'm supposed to go to the caves for some reason. I'm not sure which caves he's referencing. I don't really want to battle the Battle Talus yet. If he's referring to caves like down here, or if he's referring to caves somewhere else. He said at the bottom of this hill. This is a hill, so... did you wanna hit that some more, Tulin, or you just wanna? Hang out. Got him. Oh, what? Oh, there's the cave that's probably being knocked out. Here, gross. Please. Leave me alone, please. I don't think this has anything to do with it, but I brought the heart of the battle talus. Okay, so presumably I'm expected to attach that to something. Oh, those are both broadswords. This is a claymore. Well, let's break the rock off from this. Stone talus hammer. Don't know if that's what I was supposed to use that for, but I did, and now we're moving on. So I have to go down to this cave and get him some mushrooms, apparently. Shocker. Rock bones. Well, that's just fantastic. Yay, a thing in here. Gotta be kidding me. When was last save? Probably after the Stone Palace. Or the Battle Palace, I guess. Oh, as I got into here. Okay. Better and safer this way. That is a blue horriblin. Wow, that's terrifying. That's even more terrifying. It's a hoglin. Thank you. Okay, here's another one. Nice shot. Traveler's Claymore. I can put a rock on it. Horriblin gets blue Horriblin. We will do that. And then that. Of course it goes that way too. Because why wouldn't it go that way too? Shield of the Mind's Eye. Yeah, I guess I'll drop the Spring Shield. that's a bubble frog. Sweet. I need to be taking a picture of these things. The ore deposits. Because eventually I'm gonna want to be able to track them. Ooh, cave fish. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to fuse this. Oops. Traveler's Claymore. More durability than that one. See, and then we put the Traveler's Claymore on the boulder. And now we have a big rock. And, oh, there's some flint. Oops. Didn't realize there were lizards in here. Now, if he still says the same thing, I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh.
Oh. I've done it again. See, the interesting thing about this treasure area that has a seemingly strange antechamber and a perfectly platform roof is that a certain person could ascend through the ceiling right into the tower. Hi. Huh? How'd you get inside? Ah, I see. There's a long stick. There's also a long stick over here. How did they manage to do that? What? It opened. How in the world did you manage to fix it? I can't believe a couple of sticks caused all this hassle. Wonder if those were in there to begin with, and just fell over somehow, or some monster did that on purpose. Either way, that really helped. I mean, I guess there's horizontal bars from the sides that you could have reached in and done something with. Well, mechanisms aren't working quite right. I'll give them a bit of oil. Ta-da! Wasn't a big problem, so a little oil cleared it right up. Gonna hurry on ahead, so this is goodbye. That was incredibly worse than it ever should have been. Let's get airborne. I think from here we will just make a beeline over towards there. Accomplish as much flight as we can. See, he doesn't even get scared anymore. Oof. Although I might want to get that memory first. Ooh, right at sunset or sunrise. Picked a great time. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Oh, there's Twin Peaks down there in the bottom. And there's stuff. The hand making clicking noises all the time is kind of weird. Let's glide for a moment just to get my bearings. This is completely opposite in direction from where I want to go. Oh well. It's a memory. Let's get it. I mean, we can always work back and jump again. Where is the spot that's filled in? Oh, nice. We're surrounding a goblin camp. Splat. Ouch. Stinks. Yes, I did have stamina stuff. Oops. Ah, found it. That is the Great Plateau, I think.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
He's commanding the Moldugas.
Molduga are approaching our position.
It's more than we thought. It's a swarm.
There are so many of them. But why would they?
Zelda's a lot shinier than Sona.
That blast wiped out all the Molduga. How is that possible?
I want their drops.
So brute force will not be enough. The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
It's number 6. Missing 5, and we're missing 1. As far as the order, there's still several others that we're missing too, but I think I want to go back to this tower and get airborne, and then see about going the direction we were actually planning on. Although there's got to be a geoglyph. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so there's not necessarily going to be 3, 4. 14, I don't know. I was gonna say there's not necessarily going to be, because there were 11, I think she said, images that Impo had read about when she was taken off to look into this. So there's not necessarily going to be one in every sector. I'll call them sectors. Tower area of the map. Okay, so I'm wanting to go left of my current home, so this way. Yep. It's on the other side of Kakariko Village, basically, so there's really no benefit in trying to fly all the way across. Yeah, sorry, I didn't ask for a slime escort. Those are just ordinary birds, they're not Aracuda. That looks like a bokoblin camp. A red-tailed hawk. Guess we can probably get close enough to... Oh, that's a Stalnox pit. Cool. I thought the tree sounded angry. Sure, I'm not going to be standing in a they're simply known as boss bokoblins. Cool. Curious about the drops, but not curious enough to interfere with my current path of travel, although this looks like a ride for us. think I see Hateno. Yeah, we're gonna sit down up here. Nice. Rain. That was neat. There's Zora's domain over there. Ah. They put a pillar on top of the mountain where Nadra lived. Sweet, my pin is in the right spot. So that's exactly where we're going. I hope that's water. Oh, actually, that's a very bad thing because I'm out of stamina. Yep. And also, I crashed down. Oh, there's a Hudson guy. Yeah, we'll have to deal with that later. I have arrived. Right as the rain clears up. Those are not mushrooms. But it's definitely the style of... well, they are mushrooms. They're just fake mushrooms. Nothing suspicious yet. You there, friend or foe? Halt and identify yourself, suspicious guy. That's me, suspicious. You're suspicious? Yippee, you're the first actually suspicious guy I met. I could tell as soon as I saw you. Oh, but I'm not supposed to talk to the suspicious ones. I'm not suspicious. No? You're not suspicious after all? Then I'll give you the keeper's greeting. How did it go again? Come to Hateno Village, home of fine produce and dyed goods. Our vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefronts of fashion. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing. Alright, let's see what, how things have changed. This is not going well. Be right there, hang on just a sec. Oh, I was sure you were Mayor Reed, coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Before, folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy get-up CC meetings. So which are you after, the veggies? Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno is its veggies, after all. Focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there's other fields and a couple of farms up the hill. Suppose nowadays we've got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village, if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? Interesting. Golden apples? Nope. There's a storm over by that tower. So I think everybody should know where I'm headed right now. Not to the clothing shop, not to the other shops, not to... Hey, there's a well. My house. Miss Zelda. Miss Zelda still isn't back. Is it because... What? Is it because she's disappointed in me? Oh, do you have business at Miss Zelda's house too, mister? You know, she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda just stopped coming home. She also she used to say see you later whenever she left the village, but not that time. So this is Zelda's house? Fire's not lit. There's no bowls in here. And my sign is gone. I paid for a sign. The rock's still here. The old rock. These trees never grew up. Probably because they kept cutting them down. Somebody left a Korok out in the field. This is equal parts sad and also really cool. I'm glad the house is still in good shape. The hammers are gone. think this little shed here is new. Okay, this thing is weirding me out. Oh, that's Magda. And the field of flowers. That's a guy and his goat. It's a guy cooking food. There's more lights in here than there were when we were here. Those look like pangolin. Or maybe they're boars. Guess it could be. Yeah, they're probably boars. But those are either banana or durian trees. There's a couple of places like that. There's a book. And it's the photo. It's the photo. Where's my camera? That's the Temple of Time. So nice to be home after all this time.
Yep.
He didn't say... Ah. Zelda's journal. That's so awesome. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild, and set out across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hiteno Village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Pura's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing the school for a while, myself, to keep an eye on the students. Zelda's a teacher. Okay, she's more like the principal or superintendent, possibly, or dean, depending on what kind of setup. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno Village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's proven very useful when working alone and need to concentrate. She called it her house, though, not our house. Working on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. This is incredibly nostalgic. So I have to find this, oh, maybe with the... Here? Nope. Aha, we can finally access Zelda's secret well. That's super cool. That's obviously that's new. That wasn't there before. We can get into this shed, which is awesome because you could actually clip through the wall in here and it was just an empty structure. This has actually been outfitted with stuff. Oh, wow. Zelda's diary. We will read it. Aww. Presumably paintings from drawings from the school kids. Frog. This is all really adorable, really cool. I will have to come back here with my champion's tunic whenever we get that. I assume we get that back. Zelda's diary. Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us, even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side. A kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I've... That's why I've put in an order for a new and improved champion's tunic just for him. I can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Even though he would never expect that the torches are the key. Okay. Is that all that's here in the... Well-worn hairband. An old, worn, simple hairband. Its color has long faded, but it still has some life left in it. Wearing it in your hair makes you sentimental about times past. I can't even. I love it. And the fact that she had it down here, kept safe in her secret well. That's super cool. Add a little more bright bloom down here. And I'm sure they probably won't stay, but aw. There we go. Template time photo again. Not sure what that photo is. That's super cool. There's a house missing here, so I wonder if this one here was Bolson's house, and he packed the house up when he left. Yeah, because these are just empty. The other one had a bunch of, like, the kids' drawings and stuff that makes it seem like maybe it was used as a playhouse sort of thing, almost. Looks moist down there. Let's not go down there yet. We got some stuff to do, and there's no fire up here. Spent a lot of time in this area. This is why it's really tugging at the heart. Dream of owning your own home? Come to Terrytown in Akala. We'll build it for you just the way you saw it in your dreams. There's no longer the horned statue here, but this is probably a Korok. That may have been a Korok in Breath of the Wild as well. I love how Hateno Village is flourishing. You know, it's not... I don't think I have enough stamina to come up here. The Rusty Halberd is still here. It's sad to see Bolson left, even though it's nice to have him off from my lawn. But, yeah, it is cool to see. I mean, it's gonna be cool. I mean, I just, yeah.
Oh,
Ivy,
yeah?
good day. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you're here for the famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like this super cute CC hat, you can hit the store across the way. Vantist Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to CC, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that her sales are going up too. She's putting her village on the map. Oops, there I go. Shilling for the clothes shop again. I can hear your dad now. Just whose business are you promoting out there? Hiya.
Oh.
Do you remember me? Ever since CC set up shop in the place across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, this was a farming community from way back. We're self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and we sell the rest. Tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you? Veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. Those are some big Hylian shrooms. Fresh milk. 12. I should buy all these eggs. Take back to the other place. I'm currently a shipper. I've got 5 in the inventory, so Hylian rice, got 5. I need to make a porridge with the herbs and the the stuff, but I want to stop at the dye shop for sure. Karen. I'm in a hurry. If you have questions about our village, ask the mayor. Should be at home at this hour. Just enter through the arch-shaped gate. Oh, but I better get moving. I don't want to keep Miss Zelda waiting. Okay, she's back home today. Goodbye. That's sad. I really do hope that we are able to adventure around with Zelda or something later on. Because obviously with the sages, we basically have a second person following us around. So we could, certainly could. Mumble mumble. Love's fire burns forever.
Aww.
Man, what's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. Well, thanks. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene and making sure no strangers put in the moves on Miss Ivy. She's the one that he gave the crickets to. This is the guy that we got the crickets for, so he could give them to the clerk at the inn because he was crushing on her. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Ivy? You forgot the miss. Always add the miss. Ms., I guess. Ms. Ivy is the poster girl for East Wind General Store. It's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young and guyish or fashionesque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at East Wind happy? Not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Interested in Hateno's goods? What do you like? I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? But he's still looking at me, so I should say something. If she says crickets, if she says crickets, I'm gonna lose it. Frogs. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I'd be incredibly happy. Oops, couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. You're not taking my frogs. Sorry, bro. These are special frogs. These are frogs. These frogs that Zelda tried to get me to eat. Not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a friend of a friend tipped me up. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? Uh-oh. Gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess. I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? Can't leave my friend's friend hang. She wants hot-footed frogs, and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of her many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? It's just the type of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. Stay out of Zelda's well. What? I didn't say anything. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically, 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Goodbye. So now you know the situation. If you find any hot-footed frogs, you know what to do. No. Hey, what's up? As I've said multiple times, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. Sophie, I'm so sorry, but we only have one entry ticket remaining. One ticket? So you're saying one person could go in?
Aww.
Hey, come on now, we can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh, well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not like it's the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff.
Ah.
Since we got all dolled up, we might as well hit the town and see it all. Yes, whatever it takes to get you to leave. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sister's, the new line of Cece products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Well, since it can only be me, I should probably turn this off so we don't end up with a Okay. I'm here. This used to be a clothing shop. You could get the soldier's armor and the Hylian armor.
No.
Ah, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion.
Ooh.
Welcome to Ventist Clothing. Ventist. The only boutique in the world which carries the CC brand. And if you weren't aware,
No.
you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. See, if I remember correctly, she was the purveyor of this shop. And as proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde color scheme? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Read. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you've got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night they're keeping the veggies away. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. I don't know. I'm partial to Zelda's take on things, and so the fact that the village was growing was good because Zelda was able to do the school and set that stuff up, so that's my take on it. Sorry. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. Citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village by holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? So yeah, what I was saying was I'm pretty sure that Cece was the one that owned this clothing armor shop, and when we were here, she was hiding in the corner where that like side table is, and would not really talk to you at all. I believe that's right. I'm not entirely sure. Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. Oh, you again. We got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election. And the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided. Oh, if you haven't thrown your lot in with either candidate, then welcome to Team CC. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. There are still stragglers in this village. There are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. She's gonna make everybody sick. Although Zoe and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone who can carry out this vital task? I have to go. Oh, so eager to get started on my little errand already. You'll need these then. Hylian shrooms. These are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in CC. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. You also need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. Leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. I was hoping I could decline this, and then, because I'm concerned this is going to sway the opinions of people. I mean, I guess I don't have to hand them out. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. What says, did we forget our mission? We still have 8 waiting for their mushrooms. We mustn't rest until there's a mushroom in every Reed voter's hands. I lost the mushrooms. Come now, didn't I provide enough Hylian shrooms so that each of the other side's voters could get one? It's up to you to recoup any losses. You need a hint, try scavenging around trees or buying them in shops. Have you got all that? That's awesome. Okay, fashionable personnel only. There's a Royal Guards outfit. Or at least the tunic. Let's see, do I have a full outfit of anything? I don't. What should I do? Saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. Since we're involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. Tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away, and I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Hi. They've been putting these strange decorations all over the village. Sorry, Matt. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hiteno, a village known for living off the land. As long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now everything's getting so glitzy as folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cece brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law, Warden. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ears off. By all means, go on and have a peaceful stay here. If there's something you need from me, Mr. Traveler, have a Hylian room. You say this is from Cece? Thank you kindly. Us old folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor, if they'll fix up the village real nice. Election season begins. Okay, so the dye shop. Senna, someday, a second store. Erg, welcome to Kochi Dye Shop. Right, so you're a new customer, I think. Well, I don't do the dyeing around here. You want my hubby for that. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to see that our shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Hello, sir. Still, dunking people headfirst into vats of dye, I see. You're looking to add some color to your wardrobe. You found the right place. You do. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. You have any dye ingredients? It's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your get-up to... Huh? Hooey! That's a lovely paraglider you got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, but we offer a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric, and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. You may be a first-time customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to our new service for folks like you. Ta-da, your very own introductory fabric. CC fabric. Of course. Looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Have you dropped by Ventus Clothing at the village entrance yet? Cece, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design on this fabric. Every region has its own unique fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. That's kind of neat, so I wonder if I can get paraglider fabrics from the different regions, or if it's just the stuff that we got from the amiibo scans. Think of me if you find some new fabric. We can rework your paraglider with it to fly you... for you to fly in the skies in style. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice, or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it's just 20 rupees. Rework the paraglider. First time doing the paraglider, is it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand the fabric over and leave the rest to me. So that's the regular. which interestingly has the same symbol as Rivali's Landing. Rivali's Landing? In the Rito village. And the symbol of the that the Rito chief, the head of the Rito village, I can't think of his name. Teba, yeah, I believe. It's on his armor. Horse God fabric, CC's fabric, Tunic of Memories fabric, Hylian hood, Bygone Royal. That's like the Spirit Tracks Zelda, I think. Or possibly Zelda from Wind Waker. Chic fabric, Zora champion fabric. Oh, that's cool. The tails change with it. I still contend that's a nice color, really. Ancient Chica fabric. That one's pretty sweet. It matches the framing. King of Red Lions fabric. Let's start here. 20 rupees. There you go. No watching paint dry for you. Setting the fabric, ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. I'll go out and paint the town red. Oh, that's cool. Oof. Push that button right at the right time. He's got a quest for me. Okay, so I think since we've been here, we've handed off the fabric. Perhaps? Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Is we've handed it over to him. Just leave that, turn that back on. And then, hey, I had a favor to ask. It's not enough for me to just rework with fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand at making my own patterns. Just like Cece. Of course, hers are all original designs. Making fabric from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. But that's where you come in. Could you cast around for some reference material I could use as inspiration? I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call a choo-choo. That kind of choo-choo is everywhere, even outside the village, but I'm too paint-hearted to get near them. I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo or an ice choo-choo. It'd help a lot. Photographing a choo-choo. Okay, yeah, so once we have fabric and show up here. I'm guessing my hair is the thing that doesn't die. The green is nice. That's almost the Champion's Tunic green. Or blue, not green. The signs have examples of items that are the different colors. Okay, I want to go up to the lab. That must be the school. I want to go to the lab first, I think. Squirrel. I'd really like to, oh, this is the mayor's house. Golden apple on the tree? Nope. That's probably this region's, yep. That's unfortunate. Hey, another well. We need to activate the shrine too. Wait, where did the source of the fire go? Based on the rubble, they must have moved it, but it's... I think I can finally go in the windmill. There's lizards! I tried. Can't go in through the windows either. Let's go in this windmill and see if there's lizards in here for us. Oh, there's a squirrel. Pretty sure this is the same Potatoe music soundtrack as we had before. All's well with the windmills. Still watching the windmills. Evening. Nice night to be under the stars, isn't it? It's rare to see travelers out here unless... Uh-oh. You haven't come to steal away my darling wife, have you? I'm just kidding. No doubt you're here looking for the farm or the research lab. What darling wife? Sorry, but nothing comes between the two of us, not even you. Met my wife in Lorland Village, to the south of here. She's the most beautiful woman in Hateno Village, maybe even all of Hyrule. The two of us have always guarded the windmills in shifts. Except something bad is happening in her hometown, and she's pretty broken up about it. She's at home now resting. I picked this spot because you can clearly see both the windmills. You can see both windmills and my house clearly from here. If anything happens, I can come running at once. Sorry, once I start talking about my wife, it's hard to know when to stop. Well then, where are you going? Goodbye. Isn't this spot nice and quiet? Not like the bustle of the village below. My wife and I like CC well enough, but all that commotion is a bit much for us. No mushrooms for you. Here is the pasture. I'm sunk without it. How do I fix this? Do I dive in the pond? But it's so dark. Anyway, I can't swim. Huh? What's with the blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you've got there? Have a Hylian's room.
Ah.
From Cece, huh? Look, I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them is, well... And I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the inn didn't see eye to eye about the same thing. Guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you. But I can see you mean well enough with the gifts, so I'm happy to accept, thanks. Sorry, but if you're here on farm business, it's my dad you want. He's in the house. I need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond quick. Finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but can't reach for it. My arms are too short, the pond's too deep to swim, and anyway, I don't know how. That letter has advice I need to get this farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. Okay, well, just let me use a few cows together. Can I just grab it with Ultra Hand? I hope it's a thing I can grab and not something I have to call back. No, it's something I have to, Yeah, I can tank the heart. Okay. That was loud. Ah. 8 bird eggs. Rock. Little friend has reappeared. That's a rock. I'm quite happy that those little shed storage areas are open. Sorry, cows. Also, your fence is wide open. I've extended your dock. New specialty with Mayor. Cheese fermentation. Can't name. Too early. Told you, whatever you're after, I'm too busy to... Huh? That's my great-grandpa's message bottle. But how did you... Did you fish it out for me? Thanks! Yeah, after you're getting grumpy there. There should be a letter in this bottle with advice for getting our farm back on its feet. Let's see here. Yep. There we go. Gosh, I do miss Great-Grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. New specialty with Mayor cheese fermentation. Can't name. Too early. Yes, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put Great-Grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house.
Hey!
It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for the help. If I play my cards right, I can start making a new signature product. It'll be good, not just for our farm, but the whole village. I'm itching to get started. I'll leave this extra dock here for you, in case you want to actually be able to get to the water. It's the pitchfork I wasn't able to pick up earlier. Want my torch back? No. Not you, you clicky monster. Ah, good, you showed up. Take a look at this. Cheese. I call it Hitano cheese. That message my great-grandpa left behind had the recipe. It's springy on the outside, but melty on the inside, and so delicious. You'll think you're dreaming. Why does Hitano cheese sound familiar? Did they mention something in Breath of the Wild about it, possibly. That's interesting. Back to the reason I called you here. It's, well, you know, couldn't have made this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. Anyway, consider... Yikes. You're intense. Anyway, consider it my thanks. Go on, take it already. Hateno cheese. Cheese made from Hateno cow's milk. Add it to a warm dish and enjoy its rich flavor and melty texture.
Yeah.
As I understand it, Great-Grandpa worked with the mayor back then on this Hateno cheese to put our village on the map. But it was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. That's why. I do think I remember it coming up at some point in discussion. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now is the time for Hateno cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. I'm sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eating into our business. But if anything will bring the customers in, it's this. I'd say it's time to do some renovation around here. Maybe here's good? No, I like it better this way. Yeah, that'll work. Jeez. Ta-da, the Hateno cheese shop is complete. What do you think? Next step is to get those folks over at the general store to start stocking it. That reminds me, you won't get this offer anywhere else, but around here I'll give you some fresh milk. Give you some for fresh milk instead of rupees. It'll make the dream my great-grandpa gave up on come true, and this farm will be busier than ever in the bargain. So you'll come visit me again, right? Aw, that's kinda cute. Sorry, but Zelda's already appointed me her knight. So this must be Grandpa. Come on now, dance. Put your back into it. Grumble, grumble. Don't leave. Hey, there's Dance. Well, you're a new face around here. If I'm any judge, welcome to Hateno Pasture. Nothing like morning air on a farm, eh? You got something for me? Have a mushroom. This is from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter Koyen and old man Tak don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot, make no mistake. Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. I have, actually. The shop down the road told me about it. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives the milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop the acorns they carry in their cheeks if you startle them, but they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. Again, perfect. It feeds right into the dialogue here. Integration, that's the word. She's got a sign up outside already about the cheese. I have some. No fooling? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Not with me at my wit's end and all. Don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but I have a bottle on me. Hey! And I can go get milk from your daughter over here. Or not milk, cheese. Because she buys milk from me with cheese. I'm not going to keep dragging that out. That's already weird enough as it is. No reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away, now that I got some more acorns. If you want any more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade. It's just for you. So I can turn acorns into cheese. Fascinating. Dance's prize cows. Dance's prize cows complete. Alright, let's wander on up this mountain. Hey, there's Nadra again. That's crazy. Could you imagine if there was like dragons like that in our world? Just you're living in the village and every morning the dragon flies by. In the evening, the dragon comes back. Wouldn't that be crazy? It's a long, long way to boss things there. She took the frog with the glasses with her. Golden apples? Nope. And the furnace is missing. You're welcome. Hi, Robbie. This is what we've all been waiting for. What a pleasant morning. Hey, you. The Puripad laboratory is ready for us to do some great things together. First, let's get that sensor up and running. Come on, let me see that Puripad. This will only take a moment. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Yay! Sensor. Dunzo. Sensor reacts when you are close to shrines of light that you have not yet visited. In the direction where the reaction is the strongest, you should find the shrine. So standard shrine hunting sounds. Alright, now that I've installed the sensor for you, how about you walk around the lab and test how it works? It's incredibly less obtrusive. Hey, where are you going? I was walking around the lab. What's this? The sensor I installed on your Puripad is reacting to something right here and now. Reacts when you're moving towards a shrine. The sensor must be detecting a shrine down the slope in front of the lab. Is there really one that close by? There must be, because my creations are perfect. Unless they get broken in some way. Now why don't you go down the slope in the direction that the sensor was indicating? Nearby down below. Oh, that was my pen. It's a different color than I was used to. Oh, interesting. There's the rest of those bird eggs I need for the place that wants bird eggs to restock. You didn't send me with a drill. Gotcha. I didn't realize it was reacting to this shrine. Maybe with a little luck, since we had to find it in the cave, it'll be good to go. Yep, it's a free one. A magic scepter? That's got my attention for sure. Or if that's going to be like a super rare thing to find, or if that's just like the ice rod or something. Sweet. Let's see where this takes me out. Oh, okay. This is the area where the message in the bottle was. Come back here to where the bubble frog was. Maybe save me a few steps. Oh, I'm still just at the entrance. So much for that theory. That is steeper than I thought it was. My design of the sensor is beyond perfection. Just listen to its sounds and you'll find your way to the nearby shrine. What? You found it? I'd expect nothing less from you. Anyway, how about that sensor? Handy, huh? I'd expect nothing less from me. Well, I've told you what you need to know about that sensor, but I feel it's gone in one ear and out the other. So hang on a minute. Details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. There you go, the operation instructions for the sensor. You can review the sensor feature anytime you want. Just read that poster there. Now, you begin to see the true potential of the Puripad, but we're nowhere near done yet. Created new features for that device while I was waiting here for you. Whipped up some prototypes of these extra features and can get them on your Puripad at any time. That is, with some help from you, getting some final data I need in order to activate them properly. Let's talk if you want those upgrades. Enjoy that sensor. A taste of great things to come. Until then... I just wanted to see what the interaction resulted in. Hey you, we have more work to do. Your Puripad is nowhere near its full capability yet. The Puripad will be even better after I add some extra features. No way! Sorry. That may have been loud. Or it may have just clipped. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you for that. Tell me what I need to do. Those include the most essential one, the Travel Medallion feature that lets you set up gates for instant travel anywhere. There's also the Hero's Path mode, it shows where you've traveled, and finally Sensor Plus, which helps you find more than shrines. Your Puripad will be perfect once I've installed all of those. First you'll need to gather some test data so I can fine-tune my prototypes. Let's get to work on that pad. Just talk to me anytime you'd like to get started on any of these. Travel Medallion. The feature is quite exceptional. It lets you travel instantly to a gate you've established elsewhere. We're going to have a little bit of an extra challenge with all of this. Come now, give me your Puripad for a moment. I've got to find all the locations. Oh, I have to go to the thing. Okay. He's going to make me go to the labyrinth. In distant Akala, up in its northeastern corner, is the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, which is also my home. Oh. Maybe not so bad. That's where my prototype of the Travel Medallion feature is. I started work on it back there.
Oh?
Go get it myself, but the word is that some dangerous trespassers have made themselves at home there. That's why I'd like to have you, with all your great talents, go there and fetch my Travel Medallion prototype. Speed the journey along, well, the return journey anyway. Where was that again? Here it is. A travel anchor. Good. Activated a travel gate outside this lab. Now you can get here instantly, if not faster. You'll need to make your own way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, however. You'll find the Travel Medallion prototype in a chest beside my desk there. It should be easy enough to find. Oh, that's so awesome. Want to hear anything else about my inventions? Yeah, let's, Hero's Path mode, we didn't use it much on the other one. This is basically, they've incorporated the DLC. The stuff that was DLC from the last game. So, yeah. Let's see if we can kind of skip through this. Hero's Path mode lets you see this feature on screen. Lets you see the exact path you've taken before I can explore. You need data from 15 shrine locations. I've been to 15 shrines. Got it. Data from 15 shrines should be a walk in the park. Okay. Maybe I have to go to them after I've started this. Sensor Plus. Excellent. Very good thinking. Being curious about this feature. Allows you to pinpoint locations of more than shrines. Just like the just like the Sensor Plus on the Breath of the Wild. But I can't add my prototype without some extra data. You need to fill your compendium with at least 5 types of monsters. Okay, I think that's done. 2 of those 3 are done. Unbelievable. You've got all that data? Then I can install that sensor upgrade right away. Let me have the Puripad for a moment. Give me a moment. Upgraded sensor. Perfect. Ta-da-da-da-da! Now you need to search more than just shrines. Select what you want from the compendium. Easy. See? Good thing I've been taking pictures and doing stuff. Actually, I have a compendium of my own. It's Cherry. That's my compendium database. It's got everything you could possibly want to find details about. Yes, it's all there. Creatures, monsters, materials, equipment, even even different kinds of treasure. In short, a perfect collection of what you might one day achieve in your own Hyrule compendium on the Parapad. Curious? I invite you to access that database and see for yourself. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Details are correct. Poster right here. On the board. Nice. You review the details anytime you want. Also, though you can use the sensor feature now, your pad is not yet perfect. It still doesn't have all the available features, so don't forget that. Here's path mode. Have I not been to 15 shrines? Okay, same message. Keep in mind it's not... Okay, so I think I want to go adventure log. Let's look at... Have I not been to 15 shrines yet? Master Koga. I don't know, honestly. Hi, Cherry. Hey! Hey, you're interested in my compendium database. The collection is complete. It has absolutely everything. It's the same as yours, but I have all of them. When you take a picture, they'll be registered in your compendium. Got some mighty elusive entries in my collection. You might find it a real challenge to find some of them. Tell you what, I'll sell you pictures that help fill out the gaps in your compendium. What's with that face? Do you know how hard I worked to complete this? All that work is priceless, so a few rupees is a great deal. Look, no pressure, but if you want pictures from my compendium, just let me know. Hey! Can I buy a picture? By category, here's what is missing. Select a category, then I'll choose what you get based on what's missing. So everything's 100. Nah. I think I'm having a pretty good time searching for stuff myself. Well, I was gonna go up the ladder, but it quite literally goes nowhere. Out the back door. And up the stairs. Just a simple room there. There are guardian heads. Is this Pura's diary? Haha! Grew frustrated with being treated like a child, so I resumed my age booster experimentations in earnest. The anti-aging device reversed more than 100 years in an instant, so I reflected on that result and moderated the output. When I cautiously exposed myself to its rays, I returned to my 20-year-old form, just as I'd hoped. Success. I'm so happy that I can once again reach high places without using a jetpack. My 20-year-old body doesn't suffer from sleepless nights, researching, and what's more, my skin is perfect. No complaints. 3 volumes of my diary are hidden away now. I'll place the last one at the northeastern edge of Akala. The lab there is perfect for hiding things. It's such a remote location, I'm sure no one will ever come across it. That's quite entertaining. Okay, so can I climb up the guardian leg? I can. Ah, and there's a Korok up here. That was really awkward. Buddy, you need to get out of the Korok. Okay, so there goes Nadra. We've got one there, but I think that's a different region. Okay. Elite Pin. I'm gonna have to go up to the Shrine of Wisdom before long so we can reveal this area. Travel medallion. We're gonna focus on that next. I have no idea what intruders we're facing, but nope, that's a pin I placed. So it's not out to that thing. It's probably, I assume it's probably constructs, but I honestly don't know. Okay. What do you want with an old man like me? Have I lean shroom? Say this from Cece? Well, that's generous of her, thanks. What's this? That's a fine-looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like lately Cece's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those flashy colors wherever I turn. My family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. Still in all, it'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. Thank you. Cool. There are chickens up here. So we're going to go ahead and save it. And we're going to wrap up there, I believe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up there. So that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe there on YouTube. It helps out the channel, and it lets me know that you're having a great time. Otherwise, I do want to remind everybody that we stream these videos live on twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. Make sure you check the schedule for our current lineup while you're over there, and follow us while you're there, as it's free and it helps us out, and it'd be great. And we'll send you a notification when we go live, so you don't have to miss any of our live shows. I'd also recommend you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes to the streaming schedule. We also have a TikTok and a Twitter if you're on those platforms and want to do the thing. Otherwise, that covers everything for today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the video. You guys are awesome, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.